This seems like a very peaceful area, you know. This, especially like this time of year, you know, maybe a cool, you know, 70, 80 degrees, a light wind. It'd be awesome. Hey everyone, welcome back to more Legend of Heroes: Trails of Cold Steel. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time, monster for the general over at Zendergate. And this time, well, we're heading, we're really finishing up our study southern Nord Highlands. And we're, you know, gonna then go to the Watchtower, and then back to Galaxy's Village in order to turn stuff in. Nord Highlands, they are very large, so there are a lot of chests, a lot of places to go. Enemies respawn, because, you know, you don't really have any rooms to go around, so... Yeah, I mean, this is definitely one of the... It's a decent place to grind if you feel like it. There's usually not really a need to grind in this game. It's, you know, there's definitely difficult battles, but there's never really a point I feel like you have to grind in order to defeat a certain fight. Again, there's fights that I've had plenty of difficulty with. Few of those at the end of the old schoolhouses have been such cases that the I think the past two floors have both been really difficult for us. The Cherubic Gates and it's not the Minos Demons, are they? It might be the Minos Demon. No, Minos Demon was the floor 1 boss. Like floor 1 the second time. Not the initial floor 1. That's the gargoyle. Eagle Garmer, I think. Anyways, I'm just rambling on at this point. I actually think that actually did for chests. Yeah, I'll take it. Anyways, yeah. This is a point.
Is this the way to the Watchtower?
Yeah, just keep heading along this path.
Nord Highlands are definitely a good place to use the Turbo Mode plus dash. It's, you know, just a nice little thing to note. Music's the same as it was for Zendergate. I don't remember what this track is off the top of my head. So this is the Imperial Army's Watchtower. It seems like they got the bare minimum in terms of facilities and armaments. Still, just have that imposing look you'd expect from a military base. The atmosphere doesn't seem especially tense. The building itself appears to be relatively new as well. Well, yeah, it was only built around 3 years ago. Bare minimum or not, so it's kind of out of place here on the Highlands. You know, let's get a better look inside.
Yeah.
I don't see why we need to get a better look inside, but sure. Yes. And they don't want our horses riding up here, so we will just have to run. And we actually can't go inside, but whatever. Man, I'm bored. Excuse me, you won't have to be Zats, would you? The one and only. Hey, you're those students from Thor's over here on a field study or something, right? What can I help you with? I actually came here to bring you something from the settlement. Something from Kilsey then, right? Please tell me it is. I can't wait to get his hands on what we got. Must have really been looking forward to it. Yeah, you could say that. Kilt's presents are just about the only thing we have to look forward to out here. Thanks a bunch for bringing it. I've waited for this. Thanks again. Yeah, since you've come all the way out here, I want to show you the view from up top. Might be useful for that field study of yours. You sure, Mila? Yeah. No problem. I have to do the Skeletor laugh. General X said to do what we could to make you stay a good one. And I'll show you the way. So that's Republican Army's base. That's the one. Now, as you can tell, it's not exactly a massive outpost. Sorry about that. For one thing, the bulk of their forces are made up of tanks, and tanks don't do too hot out here on the Highland terrain. That's true. And they built up a base here anyway, just to keep up appearances. It's like a staring match between two stubborn children. Useless. Yeah, that's pretty spot on. Then lately we've had airships from both armies cruising around here, so we can't let our guard down too much. If I'm gonna do the Skeletor laugh, we can do Skeletor voice. Still, if you ask me, the chance of anyone starting a place like this is pretty near zero. Anyway, relax and enjoy the view while you're here. Chances like this don't come along every day after all. He showed us the way. Grateful for the opportunity. Glad to hear it. Oh yeah, would you like giving this to Kills when you go back to the settlement? What might this be? Oh, just a little something from me for sharing our things with us. I'd feel kind of bad if I didn't at least try to give her something in return. Should we pass it along to you? Thanks. I'm guessing that's just for the sake of the cutscene. Or that cutscene there. That's what I would assume, at least.
Let us ride on.
No guarantees, though, but yeah. Now that we've talked to Private Skeletor, as I've given him as a voice, we are back to Dice's village. So, you know what, I'll just cut it out. It's gonna be pretty boring, because I'm just gonna be, you know, doing this for, like, a minute.
This monster seems dangerous. Be careful.
When I said a minute, it was actually more like 20 seconds, but whatever. It's fine. You go real fast on Turbo Mode Horse. Turbo Mode Dash Horse. And yeah, back at the nomadic settlement, we just have... Yeah, we'll go to the trading post first, because... I just want to make sure that I get that taken care of. Oh, did you deliver it already? Yeah, the soldier we talked to was really happy about it too. He even asked us to deliver this to you as thanks. I always tell him there's no need for thanks too. I'll let the men have this tonight though. Right then, you'll save me a bit of trouble. It's not much, but please take this. Get 10 red beast flesh, 10 white beast flesh. I can't possibly accept this. Oh please, there's no need to be modest. You've earned it. Anyway, I wish you luck with the remainder of your field study. Thanks, Kyote. And delivered to the Watchtower complete. Next up, we just gotta go to the doctor. Hello, Amber. Welcome back. Seems like you all made it back in one piece. Yeah, no issues here. Make sure you've collected the right thing. Sure, give it here. Yep, here's what I was looking for. Thanks a lot. You've saved me the hassle of getting them myself. It's our pleasure. Things coming along well in regards to making the medicine? Yep, all you need to do is add this grass now. Granted, I still need to wait until it's properly mixed in. So it'll be a while until it's ready. Should be done by tonight, though, so I'll make sure all the horses have it by then. Thank you for the hard work as always. No worries. Alright, can't forget to give you a reward for helping out. You get scent! We now have the ability to smell. What does the ability to smell give us? Also, by the way, for Speedbreaker, that is a, you have a chance to cause minus speed. Voice Breaker is minus arch strength. Scent is... He's gonna be more likely to notice you. That's... Interesting. So, we're not getting the ability to smell. We're getting the ability to smell, I guess. And now that that's done, just got to go back to Garius's house. I do want to actually, I should have everything taken care of, right? I just want to make sure, because again, it has been a little bit since I last, okay, we're good. Since I last played, so, don't want to miss anything. I see you finished all of this morning's tasks. Yep, you got all the essential ones. Good work, everyone. Food's almost ready, just give it a little more time. Oh, so we came back right on time then. Is it luck or intuition? Either way, there's more than enough to go around. I'm sure you must be starving after riding all over the plains all morning. Well, I am pretty hungry. Riding can be surprisingly strenuous. It smells wonderful. I think the scent is starting to make me even hungrier. Me too! Hey, no eating before it's done. Anyways, let me thank you for working hard this morning. I can see you. We'll get our midday meal in just a minute. Naan bread and savory kebabs. Sounds good. really hit the spot. I still want to eat more, but my stomach is protesting. That non-flatbread you made was really delicious. It tasted so fresh, too. I baked it on a kind of collapsible stove. Glad you liked it. I doubt you see much bread like that much in the Empire. Oh, I don't think I could eat another bite. She just eat with a wonderful finish to the meal, too. Yeah, must have been practicing quite a bit while I was away. Tea etiquette was perfect as well. Hope you will continue to learn and improve. Thank you. She got praised by the cool boy. Really? Looks like you were able to recover your strength. Hopefully, you're about ready to start thinking about the afternoon's task. Yes, of course. Should we get started on clearing up the first then? Clearing up first. Oh, you don't need to worry yourselves about that. Oh no, I'd feel terrible if you had to do all alone. Then we should begin. And our afternoon tasks. We have a special lesson. Wandering sheep. And caravan. Only a few, but they all seem pretty challenging. Not to mention tedious. This afternoon, I'd like you to turn your attention toward the Northern Highlands. You may need to travel to the south as well, which will give you a lot of ground to cover. Left some fresh horses near the northern edge, so just head out that way when you're ready to leave. Thank you. Alright, everyone, let's do this. Swing by and visit the Elder first, since he's declining for our only essential request this afternoon. It seems sensible. Let's pay the Elder a visit. Take care, everyone. I thought Gaius' dad was the Elder, but I guess not. I just want to... I see. I actually forgot some things with Zendergate. I am going to quick head back there and take care of that. Do you want to head to the south? Because, yeah, there are some things we need to pick up on at Zendergate, so be right back in a moment. Even with Turbo Mode Dash, it still took about a minute to get here, which it's not too bad. Just, you know, a few things that I forgot. Who is it that we need to talk to? Because again, there are a few things that I did miss. Let's see, it's neither of you two. Not you. I believe it's actually in here, and Marks. I'm still doing my part here in the kitchen with the field study. Shoreline came up with a recipe for an incredibly delicious pizza during our time here, you see. So good that we make it for the Nomads from time to time. A recipe for crispy pizza. However, there's actually another reason that it's actually, you know, not too bad that we came out this way. Dr. Shell? Guys? Oh, I didn't know you were back. Yeah, Shell, it's been a while. How are things going with Toma? Going fine. He took me down to the settlement on the back of his horse not that long ago. It's really fun too. Everyone there was so kind, that your lifestyle was so interesting. Glad to hear that. Toma was happy about us having a friend his age in Maribonia too. He was hoping the two of you continue to get along. Talked to her again, however. Hey, Gaius. Something wrong, Charles? Oh, nothing like that, but would you mind if I ask you something? Of course not. Go for it. Really? Well, you wouldn't happen to know what Toma's favorite color is, would you? Can't say for sure. I think she told me before, but I just can't remember. Sorry. Oh. Hey, you're the girl who Toma likes to visit, aren't you? Are you planning on giving him something? Yeah. Thought so. What exactly did you have in mind? Well, I was actually thinking about making him a scarf. Sounds like a good idea. That's why you wanted to know his favorite color. Keep this a secret from him. I want it to be a surprise, so please, of course, don't worry. I promise you won't tell him. The issue of what color to make it still remains. We're asking yourself be out of the question, guys. I'm not sure that would be wise. It's not really something we would normally talk about, so it might strike him as odd if I ask out of nowhere. I can see him getting suspicious. It's not true for the rest of us, though. Should be able to slip it into a conversation without him catching on. I'll never suspect anything like that. Yeah, that should work. Let's quest him then, shall we? Thank you so much. And our hidden quest for the Nord Highlands is connecting hearts. So yeah, that's very convenient. And I believe actually this other thing is at the Watchtower. Wait, let me just double check because I'm a little bit out of order for things. Yeah, I think the other one is Watchtower. Bolt, you are Sarge. Yeah, none of the guys that we're looking for. So I will head out and meet you again when we are at the Watchtower.
Let us ride. Yeah. Let us ride on. Yeah.
Over at the Watchtower, we have Private Manning. Found this book in one of the boxes I was moving earlier. It's a shame to just toss it, so why don't you take it? Yeah, I did things a little bit out of order, but it's fine. See you in, for me, about 20 seconds. For you guys, less than that, because, you know, I just gotta get back to the camp.
This monster seems dangerous. Be careful.
And now that we are back at these settlements, we can just go run around and we can talk to... Yeah, let's talk to Toma. Looking good, Toma. Hello, everyone. Do you need something from me? I know, we're just impressed by how hard you're working. You've been going at it since this morning. Aren't you tired? Not at all. Not as quite as strong as Guys, but you still have a duty to set a good example for Sheet and Lily. It's quite the respectable mindset. Must be admirable to have... Nice to have a sibling in the bit. It must be nice to have a sibling as admirable as yours, guys. Thanks. What do you say? I'm proud to be his bro. Hey. Kind of embarrassing to say that to your face, isn't it? That aside, I'm sort of curious about those outfits you and the other wear. They all handmade? Of course. Fibers used to make them come from our sheep here. Dyes we use on them mainly come from plants, although we use certain ores and soils to color them too. Each color has a specific meaning as well. White represents the earth, blue represents the sky, and there's green, which ties all of it together, representing the wind and harmony. It's fascinating. I didn't realize there was that much meaning behind them. Can I ask which of the three colors you like best? I think I'd have to go for green myself. Well, it's kind of special to us after all. Certainly makes sense. Should have guessed as much. Did I say something weird? I think I didn't really give you the rest of you a chance to say anything, did I? Sorry, no need to worry. We're just answering our questions after all. Well, if you say so. We should probably let you get back to work. Indeed, we have our own tasks to get back to as well. So yeah. Nice, clever way to slip a little sneak in there. And I think there's, yeah, there's one quest I do want to take care of. I don't actually know what my time is at right now. I think we're close to time for sure, but not quite there yet. I've been waiting for you all. Did you have a look at my request? We did. You want us to hold a class for the children, right? He wants to teach them, though. Don't worry, it's nothing too difficult. Just want you to teach them a little bit about Erebonia. I see, that explains why you asked us, then. This is a good chance for them to learn about life outside the settlement. They attend Sunday school, so they're fine in regard to their regular studies. I ask how Sunday school is carried out here. Traveling priest comes by once a month to hold it. You can't really be thankful enough for all of his efforts. When you think about it, the sheer amount of the work the church does on such a huge scale is amazing. Indeed, it's all thanks to the goddess's generosity. You have time to help, so I'll call the children over. Yes, ready when they are. Thank you. Oh, I meant to say, we want this to be similar to Sunday school, so we'd like just one of you to serve as teacher. Feel free to pick any among yourself, though keep in mind Gaius isn't the candidate. Who's the ideal candidate for this, then? We'll leave each of us would have our own unique things to teach you. Must be best to go with them. I believe that you would be the best candidate for Reen. What? I'm thinking the same thing myself, actually. Social standing is pretty important in Erebonia, and there's a broad variety of opinions about it. You're kind of a special case, Reen. That's true. His unique position allows for him to discuss things from a relatively unbiased point of view, but I think it'd be a good choice, Reen. You can take your position out of the equation. You're almost at the center of a class anyway. Well, I suppose I can't say no if everyone else feels that way. And that is how we get roped into being the protagonist for this. We're always the protagonist. We gotta answer the questions. Is that everyone? Say Tomo anymore, though. Tomo's part of the older group in Sunday school, so he's gotta work with you too, so he can't come. So I'm need to be here too. Let's get started then. I'm so excited. Glad to hear. I should introduce myself. I'm Reen Schwarzer. Friends and I came here from Thor's Military Academy. Thor's Military Academy? From the same academy as Gaius, then? School's for studying and stuff, right? What do you study there? Taught all kind of thing, really. Basic subjects like history and math, but being a military academy, you also learn the art of combat. The same stuff lacking everyone else uses to fight monsters, isn't it? That's so cool! So you got a boy beside you after all, despite being a little scaredy cat. I am not! And now there's no need for teasing. How far is that academy from here? In terms of distance, you had something called a train, didn't you? How long did that trip take? In that case, it took around 8 hours. Take the transfer times out of their equation, then around the train for about 8 hours, I'd say. It's pretty far. Daddy told me the train's fast, too. If it took that long even then, it'd be super far away then. It really is. The fact that we still made it here in a day is pretty amazing. It's taking a lot longer by horse. Can you ask something, too? What's the biggest place near Erebonia, then? I know, it's the capital city. I know, it's a cool name. Sounds strong. It's a unique way to judge it. How many people live there? That would be around 800,000. Which is pretty significant. Is that a lot? I feel like I can't comprehend another that big that. Again, I can't imagine that many people in one place either. You're not the only one. Of course, you never let you see that many people all at once. You're doing just fine. So it seems. Not if it's common knowledge, though. Well, I'm just glad to see them learning something. He's not a bad teacher. If anyone has any further questions, feel free to ask. Ask something then? How long ago was Thor's first spill? Guys told me all about how it has a long history, but I've forgotten when exactly it was made. That would be around 220 years ago. About 30 years after the War of the Lions ended, found was other than Emperor Dracula's a legendary figure in the Empire, even here in the Highlands. Found the Academy was one of the last things he did before he passed away. It's a long time. I didn't know that Emperor Dracula was the one who founded it. I know who he is too. He was friends with our ancestors, wasn't he? Yeah, he won the war and became the most important person in Erebonia. So he became the Emperor. I'll talk about it. Really show how deep his connection with Nord was. Anything else you'd like to know? I have a question, and we'll answer that off screen. It's time for us to finish up for today. Is there anything else you'd like to know before then? Can't think of anything else either. You really did ask a lot. Oh yeah. Talked about them before, but what are nobles? Been a class system in place in Erebonia for a long time now. It's a class system. As well now it's been brought up. Not sure if either of them will really understand if you try to explain them normally, so could you give us your own thoughts on nobles instead? Make things easier to understand. Things escalated quickly. Indeed. I wonder how they'll answer. So a bit tough. I don't think there's really a right or wrong answer, so to me. So yeah, these are the answer for this one doesn't matter. So I mean, personally, nobility is pride in one's lineage. No? Whether the class system is a good thing or not, I don't feel quite capable of answering it, but I think nobles want to live up to the legacy their predecessors left for them. And by trying to do that, they better themselves as individuals. At the very least, I think that sort of mindset can be a good thing. Of course, it is something exclusive to nobles. I think what you're trying to say. I'm just rambling now, sorry. It's okay, I learned a lot from what you told us. I didn't really get it, but he sounded really cool. Yeah! That's how he feels. It's a really thoughtful response. I very like him as well. I'm very impressed, to be honest. Regardless, that should be enough for today. Make sure to thank him now, everyone. Let me give you something to thank you for taking the time to teach the children. I believe that was a very valuable experience for all of them. It's not exactly the easiest subject matter, but yeah, they picked up on the enthusiasm. So, we get a yellow pendulum. And because we answered all those correctly, we do get another 2 AP. We won't see that now, but next time, we'll probably be finding some missing sheep or something like that. I think that's what the other quest was. Yeah, there's some missing sheep or something like that. That's probably important. I don't know. So, next time, we'll be doing that. So until then, see you guys later.